find the men who came after you in the
police
park.
are
No,
already
I'm
looking.
gonna find them. But I'm gonna send guards to watch you. Okay? That means you and the boys will be protected. But it also shows that you're important to me. And that's the most dangerous thing of all. I was a fool to think this could work. The safest thing for you and your sons is to be out of my life. I mean, I'd rather have you with me, okay? I'd rather have the security guards and the cameras, but you can come to me and tell me that Jake had been kidnapped for a second time. And it was because of me. And I can't take that risk. So the best way for me to love my son is to let him go. And that means letting you go. Sorry, I should be better at this.
Saying goodbye.
Every time I've had to leave someone I love, I would tell myself it's best for them and I could do it. It's just different with Jake. You know, from the day you told me he was mine, I couldn't stay away. No matter how many times I told myself it's what you wanted.
It was never what I wanted. It was always out of fear of all the bad things that could happen.
And they did happen. And now they're gonna stop. But you have to promise me that if you ever think that Jake needs me for anything, you call me.
Yeah, I promise.
I'm sorry this took so long to figure out.
I'm really sorry I hurt you.
I love you. I should have told you before.
Well, now is when it matters. I love you. And I always will.
You need to leave.
You look upset. Did something else happen?
No. I'm just still unnerved over the whole situation, but I'm sure it's a random thing that'll never happen again.
Yeah, I hope the cops find those guys.
Yeah, me too.
I was trying to think of more details to tell the cops, but I couldn't come up with anything. How about you?
No, nothing. I told them everything I knew. Sam, thank you again for helping me. I know it was because of the boys and had nothing to do with me, but I appreciate
No, it
all
had
the
nothing
same.
to do with you. I don't like you, but I'm certainly not going to stand by and watch while someone's being attacked.
That was the last thing I expected to see. Two of you look almost amicable.
Well, you should go through your police reports because Elizabeth and her kids were threatened in the park today.
You all right?
We're fine.
Don't act like you care. It's your fault this happened in the first place.
Hey, have we had any business problems while I was locked up?
Nothing unusual. Why?
Because somebody sent a message.
What do you mean?
Elizabeth was in the park with Cameron and Jake. Two guys tried to grab them looking for leverage against me.
Did Elizabeth and the kids get hurt?
No, Sam showed up and ran them off.
Well, it couldn't have been that serious if Sam could run these guys off.
Right, but I can't take the risk of it happening again.
Did Elizabeth report to the cops?
Yes, she did.
Okay, what you need to do is wait a few days before you go after these guys. Let the cops get a crack at them first. You need to put Elizabeth and the kids...
I'm not going to be seeing Elizabeth or Jake again.
Blame for Elizabeth and her children being threatened?
Well, you forced Elizabeth to testify that she slept with Jason.
And?
And those men wanted leverage, and her kids are an obvious way to get it. Not that you give a damn.
Well, if you were so upset about it, then maybe you should have cooperated with me during Jason's trial and helped me get a conviction.
You mean lied under oath to help you get revenge.
Jason committed murder, Elizabeth. Lorenzo Alcazar is dead because Jason shot him.
The jury disagreed.
All right. You claim to care about children so much. What about Lila Ray? She's just a little older than Jake, and she's growing up without a father because Jason killed him.
Stop saying that. The trial is over.
You know in your heart that Jason is guilty, Elizabeth, but you're going to look the other way so that Jason can continue his business with Sonny, killing people without a shred of conscience to slow him down. Because you're so enamored with Jason, you don't even care?
You're in no position to judge with all the hurt that
You know what?
you've
You know what?
caused.
That's fine. It's fine. Just thank you. Thank you for opening my eyes, Elizabeth. I realize now that you're not the angel that I thought you were. As a matter of fact, you are astonishingly like Carly. You're willing to lie, you're willing to rationalize any crime, including murder, if it benefits your precious Jason. It's sad. It's even pathetic on your part, but it does work to my advantage. Because it eliminates all illusions that I've had about you. Makes it a lot easier to walk away.
This wasn't random. Those men went after Elizabeth because of her connection to me.
It came out in court that you slept with Elizabeth. It's public knowledge. I mean, she needs to be with you so you can protect her. Do you
Look, I know you
understand?
protect your kids, okay? And you try your hardest, but they're still a target.
You're not telling me you think your son is better off with Lucky?
That's not the point.
Yes, it is the point, because I know I've said this a lot to you, but look, he's your son. You have to raise...
Look, I'm walking away from my son because I love him. And this is the hardest thing I've ever done, so I'm asking you to accept my decision and never bring it up again.
I suppose you are looking for the guys that went after Elizabeth and the kids.
Yeah, I am.
Well, the police have been over pretty much every inch of this place, and they didn't find a thing, so...
Thank you for helping, Elizabeth.
Jason, does it make up for the fact that I stood by while Jake was being kidnapped?
I'm sorry it didn't work out between us, Sam. But you did a good thing.
I'll give myself a cold start then. Hey. Is something wrong? You know, I'd ask what, but I really don't care, so...
Hey. You want to see me?
Yeah, did the men who threatened you and the kids today, did they say anything about Jason?
Yes.
You covered up for him.
I just want this whole thing to be over with. Jason has just been acquitted. I wanted him to go back to his life.
What, you want to be with him?
I will never be with Jason. As for us, it's up to you.